Hello. Vasa first, which is never my favorite, but it's acceptable. And if we can save ourselves from scouting, absolutely. What is going on? We're back. After a long, terrible hiatus of a work week. I gotta fix the stream stuff, but I'm working on that, so bear with me. It'll show correctly here momentarily. Change it from saying we're doing Minecraft to saying Escape. Okay, and the red. Okay. Vasa means claws. Vasa always means claws. It's good. Okay. We're back. So tomorrow's going to be different. The clan I'm in, I don't want to ever say my clan because it's not like I founded it, you know. But the clan I'm in is doing a bingo. I'm participating, which I don't think will really change doing a bunch of chambers. I think it's going to leave us pretty much oriented toward a bunch of chambers still. But I don't know. I don't need this. Yeah, so just a heads up that we might end up doing some different content. There's some pretty strange stuff on that board. We'll see. We'll most certainly see. Correct book, stamina. It's like the three things that we need to get started here. Get a birdhouse run. One more. Would really like to not have to heal. And if he hits us one more time, we're pretty much dead. Oh, that's fine. Naturally, we got more health out of that than we lost, so all good. This is Ice Demon, followed by Tecton. We're gonna go ahead and heal and then overload. I think it makes the most sense. We have to take our stamina, you know. At least to Ice Demon. It's an Ice Demon, we can throw it in the box. But until then, bring it. Gotta tote this thing around. I don't think we need... Well, we can use range on tie rope. Just don't think we need range much more for this raid. We'll leave range in the box and make a mental note to collect it later. We also don't need the claws. We'll put them in the box once we double back through. I'm hoping, and it looks to be the case, but I'm hoping we have enough spec by the time we get to Tecton. Enough spec for tech. It's coming around. It's coming around. I think we'll be good. Whew. The overload's just barely gonna make it. I don't know if it'll make Vespula. I guess we could take another one to Tecton. I don't know if I brought the right percentage of potions and super restores for Vespula. We'll see. I guess we'll see. There's no way to know besides trying it out. That was the proper click. It's not. Yeah, we might go ahead and drop health again when we get to Vespula. Like after Tecton. Pre-Vespula. Load. We'll need an overload. I think we would use an overload for both. Tie rope's a lot easier with an overload. Just burn through all the little bits of health we have. We do get potions from this pool, so in the end be okay. I don't know. I think I'll use another overload after. Breaking any land speed records in there, are we? Jeez. Always the worst. I guess we're jumping downstairs after this. Whoops. Boom, boom. So it ends in SF. So we're going to keep the... Oh, I guess we are going in after this. Regardless, it ends in SF. So we're going to keep the axe on our person. Well, butts. I think the most annoying part about this is that due to the brakes, we're not going to have an overload. What? Okay. The overload's fun. The Tecton could be a bit sharper, I suppose. Again. Just keep resetting. Getting all these sweet Tecton points. Here we go. What? I know I'm missing something fundamental right now, but that's trying to think how many raids I ran this week off stream. It wasn't as many as usual. I don't know if there's a usual amount. It wasn't as many as maybe one would think. And this is our primary goal. Buddy, what is happening? Yeah, no bow, no rigor, no anything. I did the math yesterday, and our drop rate here has gotten down to almost 50% of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about 1 in 27. I think I checked it yesterday. It's 1 in 49 or something. 7 maybe. Point whatever. Not good stuff. Not good stuff. But that just means, you know, one day 6 back-to-backs or something, right? That's how this works. The math always comes around. One day. Okay. So we're going to overload. Well, we'll wait to overload until we get to the next floor. Or it really lasts. Yeah, it's not good RNG here. That's all I'm saying. It's just not. It's not advisable to do what I'm doing right now. Let's leave the overload here. We need that for the other room. One day, maybe. Maybe today. I don't know. Could be today. Today seems good. Let's do today. Let's get the shadow. Not the shadow. We have the shadow. Get the stuff going today. That seems fine. We don't really need this prayer. Four? Nope. Wow, that was a lot. 23's good. 112 left. 24 out of 112. Yeah, 9 is no good. We need 20s, 40s, 50s, and 47. That's great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bug's not feeling so good. Hit a 17 on 15? I guess we're fine. Okay, bye. Weird. Well, we banked the one. Oh, not this. We banked the one overload, so we're just going to go ahead and leave this overload. All we have left is tightrope. And then, naturally. Alright, we don't need that. We need the prayer enhance. That's what we need. We'll leave. We'll take everything, actually. We'll just use it all up. I thought it was SF. Oh, it's SPSF. Wow. So many scabbing rooms. That's crazy. In this day and age. Incredible. I'll pull up the clan's bingo here in a second. We can think about how we're going to approach it. I already know how I'm going to approach it. I don't know who's on my team. I don't know what skill set they have. But I know I'm going to be going to Zulrah. It's really Zulrah heavy, which is weird. You don't see a lot of bingos in this day and age that are Zulrah heavy. There's like... I'll pull it up. I think we've talked about it before. Clear this room and then we'll look at this bingo. The bingo business. Alright, there's the bingo. I'll just clear the room. There's the bingo. So, as you can see, lots of Zulrah in the bottom there. Pet. I don't have a Zulrah pet, so that's also kind of a Zulrah. You got this. Any Vorkath unique is... I mean, it shows a picture of the head, so it must include the head, which is absolutely... Darok Plate Body. For some reason, they have these hyper-specific ones. Darok Plate Body, Skull of Vetion. I guess it's to make it so those aren't too easy. Very specific about what they want, those bosses. As you can see, Dex or Arcane is on here in the same row as any Mega Rare. So there's a good chance we just end up back here trying to fill in that slot. The Dex or Arcane, as well as any Mega Rare slot. There's also one for any pet and just any boss pet. It's not any pet because they don't want skilling pets, I guess. There's also... Were there no Guardians? I brought a pickaxe? What a clown. It's disappointing. What was the... Oh, Twisted Kit or Dust. So, not only will it behoove us to do raids, it will very much behoove us to do challenge mode chambers. So that's probably what we're going to be doing for the next week or two, or however long this is being the teammate who does challenge mode chambers. Because then we could get this, get this, get this. Maybe this. I'm not really sure which one to go for. I don't know if diagonals count. Like, maybe. The easiest one I think was this one. Well, the Twisted Kit's a bit tricky, but... I'm trying to remember which one I decided was easiest here. This one's not bad. Well, a Vernick's not terrible if you can do Tob. I just don't Tob, really. You know, so that one's not great. Let's avoid Tob stuff. This row, this column here is all Tob. Not all Tob, but it's pretty heavily Tobbed. If you're a big Tobber, that would be the way to go. This one here. Armadillo uniques aren't bad. It's just all 4 of the God Wars dungeon, aren't there? Interesting. Oh, I forgot this raid doesn't have. Excuse me, the raid doesn't have seeds, so I gotta go rake. Let's go do that then. Wahoo! Wahoo! I guess the middle one's probably the easiest. Whisper unique, those we just print those out over there. Dex or Arcane, you've been here. It's silly. The Dagonoth rings are fine. Any TOA unique is absolute cake. You just go to TOA, do an expert or 3, and you'll get a unique. And then a Magic Fang. I guess that's specific. That's kind of tricky. As far as things I can do a little more AFK-ly, a little easier. Moon uniques are easy. Boss pets are tricky. This is probably easiest, actually. Sorry, I'm actually this. Boss pets are obviously completely RNG, right? But any moon unique, pretty easy. Skull of Vetion. I don't have the best luck there getting the skull specifically, but Skull of Vetion's a decent drop rate. Glacial Tumultly. Again, pretty easy drop rate. And a Venator Shard. Well, we don't need one. is another one that has a pretty decent drop rate. I think if you're going to do two, you do this one and then the bottom one. The bottom one's so easy. You can get people cranking on Zulrah. Vorkath, you get, 1 in 50 for the head. And then 4 uniques. Excuse me, I'm going to stop yawning. They're not hard, they just take time. So, I think the bottom one's the easiest. This would be the way to go if you want to be quick efficient. Avoid God Wars. Avoid this whole God Wars business. The problem is, and I'm not complaining, I'm just saying this is the way I'm looking at it, The problem with any mega rare slot is it's not easy. The rest of these, the ones, the column and row accommodating it, or accompanying it rather, are not easy. So if you do any mega rare, let's say you get a mega rare, right, halfway through, chances are good on the way to the mega rare you might get the dex, so that kind of helps. And you may get a Justy if you go back and forth between that and Tob. Oh, we ran out of prayers. Praying, I guess. But you're probably not gonna like double dip anything. You're not gonna get close. You're not gonna be simultaneously running Krill. I mean, your team might or whatever. But the chance that you stumble into a boss pet while trying to get the Skull or the Glacial Tumult or a Venator Shard, it exists, The chance that you stumble into a Darrock's Playbody, a Bandos Unique, a Primordial Crystal, like that, you're just not gonna stumble across it. The same up here. If you're getting a Dex or Arcane, you might stumble into a Mega Rare, or vice versa, but you're not. The rest of this is all out of the way. So, generally, what I've done for bingo, we're at home now. Generally, what I've done for bingo is pick a couple of things I'm going to do, and then just hammer away at those, and then figure out what my team can do, and then bother them to do it, or just be like, hey, if you do that, I'll do these ones. Because my time in game is strange. Half of it's the stream time, and then the other half is like just spotty. It's not regular. I'm not the best being able to sit and do long stretches of content. So all of that to say, it's not learning Tob. It's probably not going to happen. It's not the best for me to be able to pick up and run with new content. I am going to go get coffee. We'll be hammering away the bingo stuff, but it's just a heads up of kind of how that shakes. So, I'll be right back. See you in a second. Get yourself some coffee. It'll be great. We'll have coffee. See you in a second. And we're back. Time to go. Let's not think about it. Let's just do it. Just rip it. Sometimes half the fun of getting a cup of coffee is just sitting there with it and being able to smell it. So rich. So creamy. No cream, but still rich. Velvety. That's the right word. Smooth. Why? Actually, I'm not going to complain. That was a perfect start to the cycle, so pop up on whatever side you like there, Olm. Actually, I'm definitely not going to complain because this is the easier side. Skip. So, thanks. This is good side. The other side's bad side. We're hitting very big, which is very strange because it makes it seem like we're very far ahead on the hand and we won't need stamina, but I haven't used the stamina. So we're going to use it because we need it. We will need it in the next part when we do melee pokes. But it Didn't seem like we were needing it. I will say I didn't get confirmation from the bingo host whether a mall or a Kodai counts as a mega rare. I assume they do. They're the same drop rate. We'll just assume they do. Just keep rating. That's what we'll do. It will be CMSU though. Both for bingo and for life. We have to get 2,000 CMs to get that stupid cape. Gotta start somewhere. The original plan was 500, but obviously we're not going to get a dust or a twisted ancestral kit. 500 or a, running regular raids. I suppose if we get spooned on the kit or the dust, we could just stop running challenge modes, but I think it's probably in our best interest once we've settled into challenge modes to just persist, unfortunately. I like these ones. I like how silly they are. I like how quick it can be. I like how smooth it can be to scout one. I'm comfy. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm comfy. Don't make me uncomfy by making me do stuff, learn stuff. Ugh. Not in the fun times, not in the game times. Well, we're noodling, but we did get into the rotation correctly. So noodles are acceptable. Zoom. Beautiful. Really hitting quite hard. I don't know what that's about. It's nice, but that was a 60, followed by 40. Followed by 20, 40. You don't always hit this hard. 29. Jeez, we're on a hot streak, baby. 7. Sometimes you expect the 7. I've seen plenty of 7s. 23. Anything above 20, I would say is pretty good. 18. Not really cutting it. 29. There we go. Maybe I set my expectation too low for a mega rare. Beautiful. This is in cycle. We landed a hammer. I feel like all must become real efficient. I don't mean to toot my own horn. I don't mean to spread my own mustard here. But I feel like we're doing a pretty solid bit of work. I don't know, an old homeboy. There doesn't really stand much of a chance these days. Oh boy. Trying incorrectly. How embarrassing. Overload wore off. Also embarrassing. You can kill him. You can still kill him. Take him out. He's only got 9. Oh my goodness. Started noodling real hard there, didn't we? Also embarrassing. We have not even used up our first brew. That's how perfectly handling the situations here today. Oop, crystal. The restore is just on the floor. Perfect. One more. Let's see it. All we can do is skedaddle. And we're done. Sometimes you just gotta skedaddle. Like a little rat. You just gotta scurry, skedaddle, Alright. Again, we're just cooking through this hand. I don't know what this is about. I'm here for it. 40, 40, 40, 50. 40, halfway dead, 28. 32. I gotta be careful. I'm already midway through the 200s. His health. Go for it. Perfect. He's got 170. 169. Yes. Probably shouldn't drink coffee when we're one hit away from having to do a 6-way switch or whatever it is. Okay, we are like nickel and diming him all the way down. Good. We know this side's the good one for the firewall. See? Beautiful null attack. We love it. We love it. Mage Hand is a little healthier than I would like because we're getting to that sweet spot and we just barely got into 60s. So we're just, oh geez, 26. Oh my goodness, buddy. You can't do that. All I was saying was we need to pay attention. We're in the Virtus top right now. All we need to do, oh boy, let's keep health right at 50, 60, which it is now. We'll be okay. Good. Well, not great. Got 40 seconds till the overload totally wears, and we are sub 50% health, so I don't know that he's going to need a second overload dose. Hey. You want to register all the clicks I'm using, or just keep doing some of them? Some is fine, I just would like to know. Just steady. We're gonna use the overload. He's only got 159 health, which I know is not so much, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Holmes a rat. If you think he's a big old dragon, that's on you. He's clearly a rat. 40. 20. The 10. Well, like 9, 8. Second chance, you rat. White lights, baby. At least it's consistent. Consistent. Snapdragons. Well, we've gotten worse items, I guess. 519k. That wasn't bad. It was 31 minutes, and I took a literal coffee break in the middle there. Wasn't terrible. Guess what? We're gonna do it again. Because I'm sick. I'm very sick. I need this. It should be out of the way. Oh, that's a lot of rooms. No, thank you. Crabs. Unknown guardians. Sorry. I kind of hope oh, so last week, I think it was last week, I said I was feeling like I had allergies or something. Yeah, that would just turn out to be sick. I think I said that the following days. Honestly, it gets to be such a blur when I'm under the weather. I might have said it, I might have not. But regardless, I was under the weather. So apologies for the previous streams. I probably apologize. I think I apologized profusely on those streams. But yeah, just under the weather. So if I sound a little congested, it's just because it's still passing my system. It's not on purpose, but my body is fighting. We're going to just go ahead and do non-health overloaded and assume that whatever the puzzle room is up ahead, I won't have to crabs. It might be tightrope, or not tightrope. It might be thieving. If it's thieving, we're not going to, well, this room sucks anyway. We're not going to have the best time with Vasa. But if it's not thieving, I don't know. It might lose health and boss is okay. We'll see. Hi again. Me. Friendly neighborhood crab smasher. Come on, boys. Come on. I hate you all so much. This is the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. Don't forget it. There's a very small chance this crab follows us here. Yeah, not quite. He will soon. Come on. Alright, hopefully this red stuff wears off. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Oh, I hate this game so much. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, you don't have to do that to me. We love this crab room. Alright. Sorry, the congestion persists. Oh, please. Thank you. Just gonna smash him to make sure he's in position. Toodaloo! The game still has not been able to determine what's in that last room. It's still unknown. It's a puzzle room, but it's still unknown. So it's right here. This is whatever it is. And the chunk is not loading. It refuses to be known. You don't have an axe, so we have to run around. And it's a thieving room. Well, nuts. Okay. It's fine. It's good. It's helpful for, you know, everything besides what we've got coming up. Oh, Vasa, you tricky little fox. I don't know. In a way, thieving for Vasa is kind of nice. It's because it's thieving Guardians Vasa, so we can get food from here, take the food with us to Vasa, and then if we take some damage in Guardians, we can just eat when we get into Vasa. So we can't overheal with food, right? So we can't use it like proactively against Vasa's attack, but if we lower some health and then eat back up, we can deal with Vasa without too much negative repercussion on our stats. But really the goal for me with Vasa is to make sure stats don't get ripped apart, because if we lose a bunch of stats, it just trickles into the crystals, possibly, you know, not being damaged enough and then him resetting. So really the goal is keep stats high, and to that end we have to not drink Sarah Brews. That's really the goal. Unless we have an overload, in which case it's free game. Just go chew Vasa. That's fine. Alright, we're halfway done with the rubs here. Halfway to determining which chest is the bat chest. This one. Great. We're not going to pick it up now. We'll focus on getting points. I know, crazy town. in the raid, getting points. Did you open the box? My goodness. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's your 30-minute invitation because I'm bad at remembering exactly when 30 minutes hits. So I just kind of shoot toward where a raid ends. Guesstimate that's about 30. One more grub. Yay. Cool. This is bats. And we're gonna dump pretty much everything, I think. We do need the crystal armor for Vasa, but it is an SF raid, so we don't have to collect these goodies. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Pickaxe necessary in the next room because it's Guardians. We will not be speccing Guardians. Sad to say, I know. But with Vasa and Vespula, it's kind of important. I suppose it's usually fine to use Piety in here, just because the next room, the Vasa room, will probably end up using Piety or using a Super Restore to restore the prayer anyway. I guess with the bats we might not have that problem, right? Fine. We want to be, 40-ish damaged. Right now we're only about 25. One more. Perfect. Reason why is the bats. That's fine. The bats heal 20. And I would love to eat 2 bats as we get into Vasa. So once we're teleported, we have a second to munch food. I really don't want to tick eat a Sarah Brew because then again we lose stats. We're currently at 112 strength, attack, and defense. So, there we go. The goal, as usual, walk in, drop something to keep some inventory, which will be the seeds we just picked up. And yeah, we just switch everything over. And now we have room to eat some bats once he gets to teleporting us. I guess we don't need to summon the thrall so early. Yeah, a little too early, maybe. Stats remain. Vasa Pain. Can we get a big hit, please? Oops, I interrupted my own attack. I was going to take too early. Oopsies. Please? Oh no, that's noodles. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is good. You can afford to miss about one attack with Vasa. You miss more than one and you just airballs, baby. What are you even doing? I guess our range is leveled up as well. I should have mentioned that. We have a range bot that's still active. We can hit a 10. Just hit a 10. That's it. Vasa clean. Oh, I love Vasa sometimes. We can eat the bats, and here's the other thing. Not only can we eat the bats, we can drink the overload and use the bats to offset the overload damage. So overall, I'd say pretty happy days. You know? Pretty solid work. Set the lance to bonk, and then the hammer, and then switch all the gear. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you like being slapped? Anything past 50 feels like a start. Here we go, 42% health remaining. Solo Tecton only has 300 health, so it's really not like much health. Heck, this pop real bad. Oh boy. It's just he's so strong and handsome. And full of defense. One more. Like a good one. Will be in the end zone. Okay, now we can kill him. We could kill him if we landed this last. Any of these attacks. Could be the end. Please. Okay. He had 10 health. He's got 15 health. So he's ready to go. He's up to 32, which if you're paying attention is definitely within our max hit range. We can one-shot at the 28 and the thrall for the other little hits. Beautiful. Love to see it. Okay, Overload is currently active. We need another one, though. We'll take the Prayer Enhance and the Reef. We'll just take everything just to get some health back. What don't we need? We really don't need this health. Actually, that's it. Thanks. Bye. Guess we do need stamina. We got the seeds, we got the planks, we got the mushrooms, we got the juice. Yeah, we're good. We maybe could have used... no, we're good. We have 13 juice. I was going to say more juice because I don't think we're going to have enough time for the currently active overload to wear off and give us health back. But I think we can just double dip on overloads. Excuse me, we certainly can. This inability to breathe out of my nose is really driving me up the wall. It's so congested right now. Okay. Give me jugs, gourds, whatever. Sorry, I left my juice in here. Have you seen my juice? Thank you. All right. Second raid. Our last rare was at, I'm making notes as we go, 392. I don't know what raid this last one was. Or something. Oop. There it is. 429. So we're more than 30. It doesn't feel like more than 30, right? 92 to 29. That's what, 37? Yeah, it's supposed to be one every 27. I don't get how we're going dry so frequently. It's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of genuinely surprised. Like I would have thought normally you go dry for a while, you know, and then it turns around, you get a couple back-to-backs or something, or a couple close proximity items. Just that part hasn't happened. I guess it did back at 40, Casey. We got all the way caught up and ahead and then slowed way back. Okay, the overload is very close to wearing off. So in the interest of I want coffee and we can let the overload wear off anyway, I'm going to go get more coffee. And then we'll get to it. But this will give the overload a second to wear off. I guess I can go ahead and prep. By the time we're prepped, we're not going to have time. It's going to be over. See? There it goes. All right. Boo. Maybe it'll be a celebratory coffee instead of a preparational coffee. All right. Let's just hit it. Let's just worry about the coffee later. By it, I mean Olm's little fingies. Get back to crunching those pigs. Those things. They're not pigs. Pigs are toes. Everybody knows pigs are toes. Your fingers are your digits. Brother. Why must you always spawn on the side I do not expect you? Glorious. really didn't stand a chance there. There was no point when it seemed like you were gonna be out of the cycle. You were cycle steady, baby. You were cycle ready, baby. And now you're cycle set, baby. And big hits. Sometimes I'm like, when I'm streaming, I go, well, nobody would watch because I'm not really the highest end of gaming, you know? I'm not high level RuneScaping. And I'm not totally beginner, and I feel like beginner is kind of fun sometimes. Isn't that sweet? But I think I'm in a sweet middle spot, but the reality is I don't think I'm in a sweet middle spot. I think in reality I'm a bit better than middle. I don't know. Running solo TOAs and chambers doesn't feel like middle. Isn't the average account like a level 1500 or something? I don't know. I just feel like maybe if we're being honest, above average. Nope. Oh no. Oh jeez. Don't do that to me. I think we're in cycle. I think that was perfect. The teleport one's hard. You've got to get there and you've got to get all the way back to the correct side. Yeah, we're in cycle. You've got to get to the correct side within the tick time, within the 4 ticks, and difficult. It's unlikely. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's not hard. You just have to run. But it's difficult to keep his head on one side because if the teleport shows up in the wrong side of the room, you're screwed. There we go. Perfect. We're only going to take damage one more time from these. Right here. Here it comes. Oh, didn't even make it. Too bad. One more. Toodaloo. Beautiful. Now we wait. Things that happened this week aside from raids. I did get a collection log slot, which I know, crazy. You just don't see those much on this account anymore. I finally got the dragon bone necklace. I think that's what it is. At Vorkath. It's the first component for the bone crusher necklace. Yeah, finally picked that up at Vorkath. Quite dry for it, but picked it up. And then began using it at Wyverns. So it makes Wyverns a lot easier since you get prayer points from it. I take that and the bone crusher. So the bone crusher crushes bones. And then the necklace gives you prayer points back whenever bones are buried. You can combine them if you get a piece from the Hydra. And I think the bone crusher necklace, if I recall correctly, is on our bingo, or not bingo, but our to-do list for the year. Because I like, it draws me back to Hydra. I like that it pulls me back into Hydra. Even though Hydra won't give any like genuine upgrades, getting that necklace would be nice. So it's on. I think it's on the to-do list. So we're halfway done with an item on there as of this week, which is great. I was trying to get speed times at Vorkath just for funsies, and did not. I shaved like a literal second off my PB, which I think is 109. Trying for the Grandmaster one, using the claws and the burning claws, using the Void Waker, using pretty much anything I could get my grubby little mitts on. But did manage to get that. So 1 collection log slot, yay. And more importantly, something on the list for the year. I guess it's the stream title says Collection Log Iron, so you would think the important part, holy cow, would be the collection log. No. The important part is that I got something for my little list. I'll tend to collection log in time. Good. Seemed to overload. Or unloaded. Look at those flame skips. You can see him just, his mouth agape. Because he's completely confused why we don't take fire damage. We're too untouchable. Completely invincible. One more. Just an 18. Okay, or 2 9s is good. Or 9, 1, and an 8. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. can't even take the revive this time. We're so healthy. These last 2 raids. So healthy. I did die in a raid yesterday. Got mega stacked by Mudadile. Yeah, just don't survive those mega stacks on Mudadile. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. I think last raid we missed all of the hammers on the final hand. Maybe it wasn't last raid. I'm having a bit of raid merge where you just run so many raids they all start to gel into one big homogeneous raid. I will say, on the plus side of doing Vorkath, as of late, getting Chaos Runes is kind of nice. Not having to make them. Okay, buddy. Got 100 health on the hand. 55. Crap, we could have hit it. 55. Really got to be careful. As much as I love running Mage Hand. Oh. It's gonna reset. That should put us in a 4. Nope, it was already in a 4. We should be good here. That's gonna hurt. Worth it. Especially with how little health we've lost up to this point. Good. The only unfortunate part, again, is we didn't land the hammer. These hits are wildly inconsistent. We're at 2. Last one was a 15. There it is. Oh boy. Well, I appreciate it. Making sure we get that kill nice and quick. Lickety split. I don't even know how you hope I would get to that. I don't even have any idea how you think I would be able to cross the map that quickly. Z-back in TOA, there's always a solution. I don't feel like that persists here. Sometimes those blue pools just seem like they don't want you to get to them. Which sucks, because not only do they heal him, they hurt. If it was like, you know, something that just hurt, or just healed him, fine. I could pick, you know, I could go, oh, I can deal with that. Run. Give me a crisscross. 27 on 29. At the end, ladies and gentlemen, the light is white. The white is white. The Addy is ore. The Quarm is grimy. The raid is what you thought it would be, which is the same as last raid, and just a continuum of the same. Goodness gracious. But we're up to a grand total of 81.2 mil. Hold on, I want to check something. I don't remember. 430 chambers. Has this overtaken Tombs? It might have overtaken Tombs. I don't know if they count the top raid chambers. Yeah. I don't know if they counted the beginner ones. No, we've done more of these than we have chambers. Or we have Tombs. Congratulations. Love it. So that was our 430th, in case that wasn't clear. Well, this is a good one. Except for the last three. Kind of a weird layout there. Whatever. It's workable. It's just lots of points, which means lots of damage. Guardians and crabs. I don't really want to risk not having potions when we get to Vasa. So we're going to just do a regular potion rather than take the damage. We have guardians, so we actually need the pickaxe this time. Stamina. Okay, I'm going to go get coffee, and we're actually going to do this one. So I'll be right back, and we'll go again. See you in a second. All right. Let's do our pre-potting. Let me check one thing real quick on the calculator. Yeah, it's been 38 since the last purple. So just keep on keeping on. Try not to think about it. All right. We can take damage at guardians. Crabs, maybe, I guess. Just need to get to Vasa. You know. We really can't afford to use spec, unfortunately. What are we missing? We didn't bring a pickaxe. Good job. Well, I guess we'll be using an iron pickaxe. How fun. What's after this? Good. I was hoping it was a farming room. If the overload was only slightly easier to make, we would, instead of going to the next room, we would double back and make one, and then use that at Vasa. Just so tedious. Takes so many components, you know? Well, I guess we don't. Well, we would have seeds if we go to the next room. No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't have anywhere to rake them. Oh, we'll get seeds here. Never mind. I'm being dumb. We'd have seeds. I guess today I should watch a guide on solo CMs. I've never done a CM off of leagues. So getting a foot in the door with a solo is going to be time, I imagine. I don't know. I've never done one. So I'll have to figure that out, I guess. Look up, you know, I think because the rooms are in a certain order, I think there's like a best practices. Collect this resource, use it here, take that with you to the next room kind of thing. Some sort of flow to it that I'm just not aware of. This is slow. It's my fault, but it's very slow. My fault for not bringing in a dragon pick. I'd also like to blame Jagex for making it so you can't deposit a dragon pick, because that's kind of a nice little quality of life change that they added with TOA. If you need pick, let me bring pick. Oh. Well, I guess that'll help with Vasa. At this point, we're just doing piety. To hope against hope that we can get out of here. My goodness. Are we maxing at 28? So much health! I think I'm mostly upset that it's taking this long because we're losing our boosted stats. The trickle-down lack of damage is the frustration here. I don't care about these guys. They're not a big deal. Okay. He's got 3 left. 3%. Oh, which is apparently 8 health. 8 health. Well, congrats. I guess we'll bank and come back for the seeds because I really don't want to rake and nobody else drop seeds. So we'll do this. Bank and double back. Don't have to worry about depositing a pickaxe because I just don't have one. I was just dumb and brought one. We'll do seeds and then we can hit the pool. I don't know. Maybe we'll stream something else after this. I don't think there's enough time for another raid. That's what I'm saying. If we do this raid, yeah, we'll be like 20 minutes off of when we need to conclude, and a raid takes 25. Ooh, don't put that in there. I was about to plant a seed. Takes about 25, depending on, you know, how much of that happens, how many silly moments we have. Oh my gosh, is it bad? It's bad crabs. Bad crabs into Vasa? You just don't get that kind of luck every day. You just don't. For better or for worse. Once we get our full ancestral, bet your butt cheeks we're going to be moving through some other bosses. Your boy is excited to get back to Whisper, Briara, Bandos. Bandos is kind of, you know, we can do Bandos now, but we're not. Just some other stuff. Okay, up here, buddy. Good. Yes, we like the hits. Oh, I'm not praying. I've just been dodging. Ooh, that was close. Just dodging those attacks, huh? I hate you so much, little crabs. I'll just take this one. It's fine. Okay, who wants to be the ranging crab? You? Fine, doesn't matter. It's gonna be gone. It's going off to Madagascar or something. Just way off into the distance. Come with me. Oh, you rat. Why? Why are you the way that you are? I hate you so much. I hate you all so much. Smash you. Oh, it was on me. I should have prepared better. Goodbye. Good riddance. Hate crabs. Hate those crabs. Their other crab rooms, fine. Manageable, navigable, whatever. These crabs. Ugh. Nobody likes these crabs. Alright, well, on the plus side of things, our boost does persist, so we doth have health. On the downside of things. Awesome. First order of business is to fix this god-awful inventory. And then we'll worry about the crystal. far. Almost. One good poke. That's good enough. I guess it's all we could do, right? We finished it, so we couldn't have done better than finishing the skill. I just have high expectations. We need a 26. 10. 6. We're hitting ones. 4. He's dead. Ooh, the thrall is cleaning up. I love that. Doesn't always show up, but when the thrall shows up, he shows up. All right, what's next? Tightrope. Yeah, we're going to overload now, and we'll tightrope later. Because tightrope's going to hurt. Nah, we won't overload now. We'll overload as we get closer. Boopity-bitty. We have the second potion from Vasa, you know? The second Zarek's aid. And so instead of waiting or using it now and then waiting and killing some of our overload time, I'm just going to go ahead and sort stuff out, and then we'll use the overload as we get closer. We have oodles. Just oodles of prayer left. And I know we have to use it at Vasa. Vespula, rather. And so it's not all good to go, but it's pretty much all good to go. How are those stats? Stats are all the way up, right? Brawl. You must attack. What are you doing? Thank you. Just find an angle, you know. You gotta work it in there. Pew. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. This is actually a 30-minute invitation. I think it's actually 20. No, it's 30. No, wait. It was 40 last time. Yeah, this is 30. We were at 40 minutes when I gave you the last 30-minute invitation. Point is, happy to have you on board. Jump on board if you're not. Be a good time. It's a good time most of the time. If it's not a good time, probably because Jagex is screwing us on uniques. But what can you do? We persist. 60. Aliens. I need you. Please come back. After this is Tecton. So I don't really want to use up... Well, I don't want to use up anything at all possible, but I'd love to not use up prayer. Tecton will give us back some prayer if we need it, but I'd love to just get to Vasa. Vespula. I keep mixing them up. I'd love to get to Vespula with as much prayer restoring stuff as possible, which right now is way more than we've ever used there. Not ever. There have been some bad times, but you know, way more than we typically use. All right. Dragon Hunter Lands. Going golfing tomorrow after work. Ooh. Oh. I was excited for you. Tomorrow after work, well, I don't have work tomorrow, but tomorrow is just a big old... It's busy. It's a busy weekend, unfortunately. I think tomorrow I'm set to play games with family. My brothers and I... Brothers who... Not the brothers I play with on Sundays, but I have a brother who lives in a different state from anyone. Sometimes we'll all sync up and play. So we're doing that tomorrow. We've been playing Return to Moria. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Kind of sucks. I don't know why we're still playing it, to be honest. Out of all the games that exist, all the survival crafting games, kind of just sucks. And we all, when we were growing up, we played Terraria together. Like on Xbox, they used to have split screen. It still has split screen, but we used to play on the split screen on Xbox 360 in Terraria. So I don't know why we picked this game. Golfing sounds like fun. I'd love to be outside. I think it's supposed to be gross all weekend here. Certainly Sunday. I don't remember about Saturday, but I think Saturday's cold and Sunday's rainy because the breakdown. So it will not be busy on our golf courses. So swing on by. Get it? Swing on by because it's golf. Golf jokes. It'll be fine. It'll be a lovely time. Very quiet on the course. Quiet on the green. Oh no, we missed. We need damage, please. Big slap. One more. Okay. he's getting healthier as we go. This chest cold stuff is just sticking. It's crazy. I remain pretty unsure whether or not I'm excited about the bingo that I'm now signed up for, or if I'm like lamenting that I signed up. It was 10 million GP to sign up, and yeah, I'm just not as gassed as I've been in the past for bingo. Gassed in the past. Bingo typically gets me going, man. Love a bingo typically, but for some reason this bingo is just like not cutting it. Just wait. Me talking to me. I'm just excited about doing damage. Ooh. That's funny. Yesterday when I went to work, I was in a shirt and then I changed shirts. I went and bought shirts during work. I went to buy snacks at a store nearby and they had shirts on sale. And I was like, I really like these shirts. Like some nice, you know, name brand shirts. So I snagged a couple shirts. I think it was 2. Yeah. It was actually really warm was part of the reason. And as I was getting my snacks, I was like, I don't know. When I'm hungry and warm, I just become the worst person. Oh, there goes our overload. Well, that's no good. So I was just shopping and panicking and ended up buying some thinner shirts. I bought a button-up. I was wearing a cardigan, which was way too hot. Bought a button-up instead. It was a nice change, to be honest. Truth be told. We hit a 9. We hit a 9. Great. Goodbye. I don't love you. We have the overload. We need a prayer enhance. I guess we need the aid. The Zarek's aid. Right? Because we don't have an overload active. So the health we have is the health we have. And then we'll take the Revite because... Oh, no. We need the Revite. Please take the Revite. Because we need to fix our stats. We gotta find our little guy. This guy. Yeah, I can't really work with you. Truth be told, I gotta go bank some stuff and then I'll come back. It sucks. I'm sorry. It's a very long raid. This is taking like 3 minutes longer than the last one. I also, you know, screwed up Guardians, so that didn't help anything. So that's on me. Otherwise, yeah, this is just silly. But we have the seeds from Guardians. We won't have to come back for that. Yeah, just everything. Just put it all in here. Besides the hammer. I guess we could have gotten planks on our way around, but that's okay. Dodgeball in quotes. Somebody's just hitting you with the ball. Which is more just moving around. How old is your nephew? Was he like a little child running around, or like he's 18? He's 18 years old and he's just like just loving it. Okay, well, older. He's 35. That's funny. We did that when we had people over for the baby shower. We were doing that in the pool. We were like throwing the ball at them as they would jump into the pool. I think my nephew was 10 at the time. Just chucking it, and he's just like trying to jump off the diving board without getting hit. Like a little moving target. Okay. Focus. We have to finish the raid. And then do something else. I don't know. I might just be done with the stream then. We'll see what happens. It's certainly going to be past time. Maybe we'll do glories. Yeah. Yeah, those are probably hard to throw if not full of water. Big old foam. It's not big. I mean, the one you're talking about only, you know, softball size, a bit smaller, baseball size maybe. Does not. How long wait for you to head to break? We should get some of those. We don't have any of those. We should get some of those for the summer. That'd be a good pool toy. Oh, amazing. We were using a big red rubber ball, which in hindsight is probably the worst thing to throw at somebody because like they can clearly see it coming. It was, you know, just a red rubber ball. But the little foam ones would probably be a better play if we're trying to actually bean someone with a ball. Try to just blast the hell out of them. face. I wish there was something you could shoot, like one of those balls you're describing. If there was some sort of like potato cannon, there probably is. I'm thinking like a marshmallow gun, but for a little water ball, something like that. That you could actually like skeet shoot people as they dive into the pool. That's what we need. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. If it's a drop, we'll do a giveaway. But if it's not a drop, I'm just gonna run away. It's gonna disappear. I think we'll just not change the stream description, just play a different game. I think we'll just start playing Minecraft. Just keep on our RLCraft world for a few minutes. Normally I have to end the stream and start another, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do Glories. Glories is probably a better idea. We need to do them. What am I doing? Potions, potions, potions. We're never gonna get the eternal glory if we don't try. We don't have any real pool toys. We have a handful. We have a lot of floaty things. Try to think what we've got or talked about getting. We've talked about pool noodles and stuff. The trick was last year when we got here, we spent a good portion of the year, the front half of the summer, preparing the pool because it was disgusting. And then immediately following that, we don't have anywhere to put stuff, like pool stuff. Well, we had a place to put the salt. It's a saltwater pool. We didn't have a place to put like toys and that sort of thing. We've since bought something like storage, you know. So that is just how it goes when you move, I suppose. You don't know where stuff goes because you have to like invent it. So as we've gotten more comfortable, hopefully it'll lead to us having better storage for pool stuff. But then there are other problems, you know. There's always something going on. That's the magic of moving. I'd really like a twisted bow, please. I know I don't ever ask, but I just really like one. I'd really like to get that scratched off. I have a Hydro task still that I need to use it on. I could use it over at Muspa for the Bango. I use it at Zulra for the Bango. We do a giveaway. It'd be great. Everyone would love a twisted bow right now. It would just be smashing. Does that seem appropriate to you? To just spit at people who aren't even attacking you? We're just gonna assume it's a little... Oh, it's not. Oh my gosh. This should be a 3-step. Find out here in a second. Nope. Perfect. There's the cycle, baby. So good at this game. It's crazy. If only I could add it to my resume. Take perfect. Boom. You think that stuff's gonna ever start getting added to resumes? Like, ever? As people get older, video games become more common. I'm not saying it should necessarily, but I am saying there is a certain, I don't know, admirable character trait that is about the consistency in learning. If somebody said they're like a high rank in a game, that's difficult. Not League of Legends, because those people, oof. Well, somebody was like a high rank in, I don't know, Marvel Rivals. Should that be on a resume? Obviously, if you're talking about like esports or something, like wanting to captain an esports team, it should. But just a general resume, I feel like it almost should at a certain point, as long as it's not tacky. I don't know. When does it not become tacky? Oh, that's true. But then, you know, they're kind of... Yeah, and, well, you know, League is such a toxic community that they've overcome. That's the overcoming that they talk about. What's a situation where you've overcome adversity in a previous role? Like, buddy, let me tell you about League of Legends. I'd rather you didn't. But then it starts to play into character and fitness, because if somebody's a high-level league player, questionable. Lots of skeletons in that closet. It's not. But still, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like at some point, that should be something that hiring managers are young enough and they understand what's going on enough to know, oh, it's not just that this person plays a game, it's that they're playing a game that's famously difficult or, you know, something like that. I don't know. It's interesting because as games become more socially prominent, you would think that at some point they'd become applicable in the workplace. No. Oh, jeez. You might be in the forest. You might be it. We'll try. Perfect. The worst that could have happened was we took some damage and we just lost the overload, so it was the perfect time to take a little extra damage. So good at this. It's disgusting. Always wonder about those soft skill kind of things. Like, let's say you're really big into, I don't know, into golf, you know? You can obviously put down, if you're in a golf league, like they say, you know, what are some personal accomplishments? And you could put down that you're in a golf league or whatever. Or like if you're big into personal fitness and you've maintained a certain BMI, that's probably, well, golf would be good because you could tell them your score, you know? There's objective information that comes from that somebody could look at and say, oh, this person is good at that thing. Oh, geez. I'm reading about werewolf and taking damage. Well, when you hire people to develop werewolf, make sure you ask about video game prowess. I have this sneaking suspicion. It's for tracking wolves. Is it not? Is it for something else? Is it for tracking little girls going to grandma's house? That's not a werewolf in Red Riding Hood. That's just a big bad one, but it's still a wolf. The app shows the position of wolves in nursery rhyme form. So the icons on the app let you be the three little pigs. You could be grandma's house. And you can track where the wolf is in relation to those things. Tracking your kids? That's so much more practical. A werewolf. Amazing. And then one for catching predators called Snare Wolf. That's the one. You gotta make sure. Ooh, the werewolf one should be for, like, you know how they have the registry, the offender registry? It should show you that in your area. I know you can pull it up online, but like this is the convenient way. I'll just go over here. I don't even want to hurt that hand. You've ruined it for me. Not fun if you're gonna throw fire around like a nincompoop. I think we're good. Find out. Nope. I gotta do a little three-step. Gotta hit him with the do-si-do. Little soft shoe. That'll fix him. Beautiful. Those would be fun for companies, but also extremely marketable. There's the rotation you have to stay in. I like that. I did not like that. Don't go that way. Oh boy. What just wore off? Oh. Prayer. Sometimes you just hear stuff wear off and you're not paying enough attention because you're trying to keep cycle while also doing a little bit of a poison wall. Sometimes it's just difficult. Okay, could we not? Could we not? Sorry, I'm just locked in right now. The prayer was getting very low. Just gonna take a bunch of damage, that's fine. Somebody's doing egregious amounts of damage, I would say. He's only got 94 health left. Shouldn't be that difficult. You should. Say hello. I'm a college student. I have solved your naming problem. I've answered the naming question you've been asking. Well, there it is, boys. You've all been waiting to see that white light. Beautiful. Blood runes and Aventos. Surely this weekend, right? Statistically, this weekend we'll get something. Oh, look, a gourmet. Watch it be a clue that we have to run. No, good. Just a bowl. Just a bowl. Get that out of here. We're just gonna switch games. I just don't even care. First we do the birdhouse run, and then I guess we should do glories. We're never gonna get somewhere if we don't try. We're running a little low on glories. Though I will say glories have nothing to do with the bingo. Whoops, I've launched RLCraft. Let's look at this bingo one more time. Can we do half screen for old school? Strange. I guess we'll just play like this for now. Oh, you can't see because my camera. I'll get rid of the camera. Bye! Okay, I'm still here, but I'm invisible. It's tricky, but just trust me on this. So as you can see, the bingo board. I think I can work on pretty much everything on the left column. That's pretty simple. I'm already getting to rate on Scurious. Oh, don't do that. Get out of here. That's RLCraft launching. Getting to rate on Scurious. We're getting to... Bandos Unique is easy with Shadow. So that's just showing up, basically. Zilliana Unique would probably be a good one to do. Tentacle looks like a unicorn horn. It kind of does, to be honest. The Zilliana Unique would be good because we have like 2 combat tasks there I could sort out, but I don't want to do that. What else? Krill Uniques just kind of suck. I don't want to go back. I'm not going to go back to Krill. Krill's done. He's green logged. The combat achievements are done. And frankly, I don't have the bow for Krill, and other people do, so I can bother the team. I don't know how big the teams are. Those are decided today based on the people who are participating. I don't know how big teams are. I don't know anything. How many people, what kind of skill level, any of that. Don't know. There's a new Dragon Bone necklace we got. Wow. Collection log items. Incredible. I just don't feel like any of this is... I don't feel like, aside from the left column, I don't feel like any of this is a clear path forward. Right? Because I think you dodge raids if at all possible. So then that... Like, I don't want to do TOA, so that scratches this one. And this is Tob. I don't want to do that. So I'm not doing this row. And then the Tob is this one. I guess I could do challenge modes, and then maybe if we can get an Araxor task. I guess we could try for an Araxor task. I don't have good tasks for Araxor right now. I have Calphite Queen and Hydra, so it's not like we can just blast through those and hope to get Araxor. pretty bad to get a Raxor right now. Be pretty difficult. We have 2,000 amulets of glory to charge. That's a pretty good chance to get pretty good, you know, to get what we want. I don't know if it's great, but it's pretty good. One in what? 13,000 or no? I think it's one in 25,000, so it's about 12,000. I would do Whisper unique, so this entire middle one is pretty doable. Assuming we get a Magic Fang. I've just been hella dry at Zulrah, so probably not good. But then you're like, you could do this one for with Whisper unique. This one with Whisper unique is probably pretty easy. The issue being Darok Plate Body, because for some reason they've decided that when you're doing Barrows, you should only have Darok Plate Body as the acceptable unique, but if you're doing Moons, you can do any Moon unique. I don't understand the logic. I didn't question it too much. I'm trying not to ask questions when I'm in a clan. I'm trying to be likable, which means not being lawyerly and semantic. I asked them to clarify what a mega rare was and just got a bunch of people being sassy. So, I'm just trying to just ignore my own thoughts. Put them to bed. Oh, that's nice. I would be excited too. Does she smile a lot, or is that like an accomplishment? Like, she doesn't smile, so him getting her to smile at all was pretty exciting. Or is she pretty smiley? Our little guy's pretty smiley, you know, when he wants to be. Sometimes he's sleepy or frustrated, or he focuses really hard on stuff, so sometimes his smile is put on the back burner while he's focused. Oh, there's RL Craft. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll just switch over. I'm not even gonna adjust this Twitch stream settings. We're just gonna say we're streaming old school and it'll be fine because we'll stream old school again tomorrow and do more raids. We have 15 minutes and I think that's a perfect amount of time to start RL Craft. So, let's log out of this. Zoom, zoom, get out of here. All right, I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah, see you in a second. We're back. That's interesting. Our little guy smiles pretty much the same. I don't think we sing to him a whole lot, but he will smile. You know, if I show up home from work, he'll smile, or especially his mom gets lots of smiles. Um, he doesn't see, I don't know, he sees his aunt regularly, his grandpa on my girl's side. He sees all of them regularly. Oh yeah, forgot we were doing this. Jeez. We only have like one spear? Why do we only have one spear? Unacceptable. Oh. Brother, I need you to go away. Yeah, we can't linger at this house. We've got to get out of here. We need water. Oh, it's an aerosaur. Hello. What? I didn't even hit you! What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I can't even have instability, so I can't sit still. They hit each other, you dumb idiot. It's not me! This is how we die, isn't it? What the hell is life leak? Yeah, he's the one hitting you! I just thought we could leave the area, and here we are, dying in the area instead. Okay. We have bandages? We do have a bandage. One bandage. We see, I guess, my sister-in-law, my wife's sister. Jeez. We have a throwable spear? We don't have any ranged weapon now. Good. We see her regularly. She helps watch the little guy. Oh god. Come down and fight. Thank you. Just more down. I don't even want to fight you, to be honest. The spears came bouncing out of him. Why are you biting me? I didn't even know those things bit you. What is happening? Is it because I'm in hardcore? You gonna bite me? Is everybody gonna bite me? Where are we at with levels? Defense is 4. Magic needs to go up a bit because there are healing salves that take some magic. Okay, there are sheep over there. Do we have iron? We don't have iron. We need to heal. And there are sheep over there where we can heal. Big problem. We need the sheep, actually, more than anything. Because the big problem right now is I don't want to go back to that house. Go back to the house, we're going to be by the solution in the water. We're by the solution, we're taking damage. So either we go back to the house and suffer, or we start killing sheep and hope we can get a bed. And if we get a bed, we can move. There is stuff in that house, and we might go back at some point. But I think for right now, we should focus on just sleeping elsewhere. Even if it just means a sleeping bag to sleep elsewhere. The option would be quite good. I don't want... Oh, we have wool already. I'm being an idiot. Okay. Okay. We have a bed. I'm being an absolute poop. It's fine. It's fine because we can make bandages and a furnace, and we needed all of these things. So we're talking about bandages, furnaces, not mushrooms so much. Bandages. Focus on bandages. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be making bandages. Literally my entire body. I'm starting with my legs and arms because although my body would result in death if it broke, these will let us run and swing a sword. So I'm trying to get them back online. Just everything. Just one of each, please. Okay. There's water. Apparently our head is still damaged, which is fine, so we can fix it. Just need another bandage. Oop, wrong button. We just absolutely need to fix our head. There's no question. Everything else seems good. Left foot is damaged. We'll get there. I don't really even want the snowballs. Not I don't need the snowballs, I just don't want them. I only have 3 leather. I don't want these. I don't know where the furnace went. There it is. Okay, our house is directly behind us. And unfortunately, I think it's better for us to just set off than it is for us to linger there. This isn't the... Okay. This isn't the warmest biome, but I just think it's safer. You know, I think that's worth more than having a pre-built house. It's worth more to be alive. Are you going to attack me? Why did you attack me before? I don't understand what makes those little guys aggressive. I don't remember exactly if this is the world where we started. I think it is. We ran away from a dragon. They usually are. We're not particular. Oh, there's a battle tower. Good. We're not particular. And an abandoned mine shaft, which is a problem because banshees will often spawn and they can go through the ground and they'll just come up and through. And lava, which often means something evil is going to spawn, so probably don't hang out there. Just want to find a spot to build a house, to be honest. Somewhere between evil stuff spawns in the pond outside and battle tower. Somewhere, you know, around. But not either of those exactly. This is fine. This is where we'll put the house, maybe. I don't know. Woods like this are a little spooky. Stuff will spawn in the shadow and then just come out and kill you. Let's go this way. Until we can get more cows, more leather, and by extension a backpack, I don't think we're good to go back to that house we were at. I don't know how we'd get stuff out of there. Realistically, I guess we did... Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just the siren's call. It's fine. Every minute, it's something else in this game, isn't it? It's just always something else. It's fine. Good. The woods like this are usually somewhere that stuff spawns, so we're just gonna put a little spot here. What am I seeing? Oh, it's a mossy cobblestone something? What is it? Just mossy cobblestone. Okay, pigs. Some turkeys. I think we just have to set up... I don't know. I don't want to set up camp here because if we change the helmet, sirens will get us. There's just so many... I would love to take a building. I think that's the problem I'm having, right? Is I would really love to take a structure, and I just don't think that's in the cards, unfortunately. I think it's probably in our best interest to... I don't know how we clean up that stuff at the last base, that slime, the blue ooze that produces enemies, but I think it's in our best interest to just not. Just for the time being, at least. just focus on being in one place, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I would really like to have a better house. I'd like to have a building, you know? But I think chopping a bunch of trees, getting a bunch of wood, and having a reliably safe place to stand is probably in our best interest. This iron here, probably in our best interest. All of these things combined is probably the best way to survive. Rather than... What is our mining level for? Rather than try to go back to that one house. We can go back, but we need, like I said, we need leather to be able to go in and get our stuff and get out. Geonash. There was some weird grunting. I think it's one of those little poison dudes nearby. I don't think we can wear full iron. I don't think we were at that level yet. But we can certainly make an iron pick, which would be nice. We can certainly make chain, I think is what we had. I'll have to double check, but I don't really want to do that right now. I'd like to get all of this out of here. We can worry about what we can wear. I think you can make a sandwich out of bread, if I recall correctly. You can. A bulwark burger. And a whale burger. Okay, so I guess we need the meat. The maca meat. Macas aren't hard to find. I think we passed one on the way here. That might be the sound we're hearing. That bull. You might not be able to hear it very well. It's pretty quiet. They're passive. They're pretty easy to kill. They're gigantic. They're passive. And where's the siren? Because it was getting us all the way over there. Usually they're not so far away. I guess if we took off our headphones, we'd find out pretty quick. Hello? I don't understand. I don't want to get in the water, you know, if there's a siren. But normally this looks like the kind of rock they'd be on. And they're not. Mr. Pig. Sure. We need the XP, realistically. I suppose we could investigate the battle tower over there. It might seem silly, but I think figuring out what's in it, just whether it's spiders or zombies or whatever, and then proceeding accordingly. Not to say, you know, clearing it out, but to say whether it's farming up or whatever we need to do to adjust. If it's a bunch of blazes, we're just screwed. You know, we can't deal. 21 iron's pretty good. And I think our defense, yeah, is only level 4. So if we want to be able to wear iron armor, I think base level 8s is pretty much fundamental to be able to clearing out a battle tower. Because that would mean iron armor and iron tools, iron weapons. Can I put my headphones in a bauble slot? No? That'd be nice if I could. I just feel like you could wear headphones or earplugs while you wear a helmet, you know? You don't really need to worry about both. But that's okay. Gonna collect the wood. Somebody's hearing a frit. And I don't know where they are, and that's the most worrying kind of enemy. I think it's a frit. It could be. I don't know. It could be one of the guys we just fought, but I can hear something flapping and going, yeah. Are you down here? Is anything down here? Is everything down here? Is there a Geonash down here? I just don't know about yet. I think iron armor is probably wiser to get before worrying about attack. Just because we can stone spear stuff to death, but protecting our head, our little squishy bits, is probably the best. I don't know. I'm figuring out as much as I'm saying, you know. These guys do not produce, or the chicken. Turkey legs they produce are not useful for anything else. Come on. That's what I figured. It's the Big whispering guy. Alright, time is running thin, so we're gonna have to wrap up here. See, that's why I chopped the tree. All the XP from the Grim Reaper was hanging out in it. I'd say overall, we're doing okay. Mostly surprised we survived that last... something weird over there. I want to call it an int. The little impling guy. The Pixen. Surprised we survived the Pixen Frit combination. Both of those could be pretty deadly when they're angry. And having both angry like that was a problem. But we survived. This feels like a good start to a hardcore. We just need to kill all of the neighbors. We need to purge the land of turkeys. And we should be in good shape. I suppose also starting a Silix farm would be wise. There's a Silix there. So clearly they are spawning in these waters. But having a Silix farm, which you just breed with coal, a Silix farm would mean we could start working on getting a flying mount. Well, getting a rock specifically. But once we had a flying mount, that tree move would be able to get around a little bit easier. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much the best way to move forward. Just killing everything until we can, yeah, get off the ground. We could do other things, right? It's not like there's one answer here. The answer is increase defense and don't die. Those are the calls I have right now. I'm gonna go. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. I know it's not old school RuneScape, we switch games. Because we do that sometimes, believe it or not. We'll be back with more old school tomorrow. That's the plan. There's a beautiful little wall over there we could build a house in. So I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. Zordy, Patrick, anyone who swung through. I'll see you soon. Bye bye so long.